What's going on, people? Welcome to the Flexer KG show. We're doing it on Thursday today instead of Tuesday because we had a game. We were too busy going top of the league on Tuesday. Sorry for that. Loads to get through today. KG, what are you saying?
I'm here, bruv. I'm just gonna let people know that I'm here. You know, like top of the league. It feels good, fam. If it like, yeah, I don't know if you can. If they're playback, if you got it playing on another, you know what you can do.
Nah.
Swear down.
This time. Nah, it must be you.
Nah, seriously though, feeling good. I'm gassed, bro. Let's talk, man.
100%. Before we go anywhere, guys, this video is brought to you by United Stand Picks. Make sure you guys check out the link in the video description below. It is a blast. I done the predictions and the questions for the Burnley game. You can get your chance to win your share of £1,000. All you need to do is follow the instructions in the video link below. Okay, go on there. Answer all the questions. It's got questions like how many shots will Bruno Fernandes have? How many shots on target will Fred have? Not many. Will Marcus Rashford have? How many assists will Paul Pogba get? How many tackles will Wan-Bissaka make? That sort of thing. 10 questions each game, I believe. Make sure you guys go and check it out. You can play against me, KG, Mark. It's going to be a different person on there every week. Might even be your turn this week, KG. So God help the fans on that one.
Well, no, it's going to be mad still.
It's going to be crazy. But,
yeah.
Listen, big show tonight. It's started. It's all started. And what I mean by that, we're going to talk Solskjaer versus Klopp. Now, the title says the title decider, you know. Of course, it's 17 games played. It's not literally going to decide it, but it can put down a marker if we win. It started with the Liverpool salt, with the Liverpool fan base doing the whole United aren't this, they're shit, they're going to fall off come the end of the season, they ain't going to be there. Rattled FC,
bro.
KG, how you feeling going into this game, man?
First things first, innit? We got to shout out the gangs, innit? Fence gang, big up yourself. It's important, yeah? Free seats. I see you, fam. That's it. We've done it now. We've done it. Durex gang, we'll keep it moving. We ain't got time for that right now. But everyone in the free seats, big up yourself. You lot are now sitting as first place, yeah? But there's things we need to talk about. As you said, tears, yeah? I seen someone send me a video, bro. Man like McAteer. Jason, what a waste, man, bruv. What's wrong with this guy? We're in a false position, bruv. We're in the position that we're meant to be in.
Exactly. It's not fake. It's real.
I don't understand how we can just... What happens? How do pundits get paid? This is what I want to know, bro. Because if they're allowed to say what they say, yeah, I can say whatever I say. Because, you know, when I say it, it's just reckless, isn't it? But then a pundit can walk on TV somewhere and say, hey, these guys are in a false position. From where? From, like, I don't understand where that's come from, bruv. He's a waste man, bruv. And you know why? When he says that, I'm allowed to say Man United beat Liverpool 3-0 on Sunday. I'm saying it, bruv. You can't stop me. What's the difference? Even you hear the other guy. Simon, what's it? The other guy, blonde guy, used to manage Crystal Palace, fam. Get your coat, Ali, bruv. He needs to get his coat, bruv. What's that guy, man? He used to be then. Yeah, that's it. What another?
He used to be the chairman. He used to be the chairman of Crystal Palace.
He's an elite pagan, fam. Him as well, bruv. Can't stand him as well, bruv. These man
useless, absolutely useless.
I don't like them, bruv. If they're allowed to say their opinions, yeah, I'm allowed to say what I want to say.
Everyone's allowed to say their opinion. They're allowed to say their opinion.
There you go. Me 3-0, bruv. If they can say we're in a fourth position, let's really get into this Liverpool injury thing. Who's injured, bruv?
Right now, they've got a load of players back. So really, right now, it's only the centre back in Van Dijk and it's Jota. Other than that, it's their whole team.
And I don't want to hear that. What do you call it? We're in this position because they ain't got no Jota, bruv. No. Jota, fam. It's about Virgil van Dijk. But you're telling me your whole great will never walk alone team depends on one man, fam. You lot need to get out, bruv. You're talking like you're the first team that's ever experienced an injury, bruv. It's pissing me off.
They was holding a weight for Van Dijk. Do you know what I mean?
Do you see? There was big news. There was like people were running down Pickford. You know, Pickford had to almost leave Merseyside, bruv. It's mad. But yeah, go true.
I agree. I think what's happening is I've done a show today with 90 Minutes, and the guys were saying a Liverpool fan, and he was saying, you know, oh, Man United, you know, they think they're going to win the league now all of a sudden. And what's really funny is they're so rattled that actually what they're starting to do is believe that we're saying we're definitely going to win the league. I mean, apart from maybe just you. No, we're not saying we're definitely going to win the league. We're saying we are here, locked and loaded, socks pulled up, arms sleeved, rolled up, and saying, take us seriously. Let's have it. Let's go to war.
There you go. And
they're so rattled FC, like I've said many times, that it's turned into flipping Man United fans. They need to get back in their box. They're shit. They've been down the bottom for ages. Why are they? I spoke to one of my Liverpool friends in the WhatsApp group today, and he was like, "Nah, you lot need to get back to what right do you lot have coming near our title? You lot are shit, been shit for ages. Get back in the box of Ollie." So they're just rattled.
Wait, hold on. Say nah.
That's what happened. I went off in the group chat today.
Wait, you need to add me to group like this, bro. So you're telling me a Liverpool fan, decided from nowhere, woke up in the morning and said that you talking, what did he say? He's talking about.
Said, I went in the group chat and do what I do, which is wind people up and, you know,
flex
so I'm like, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm like, bro, we're coming. I woke up, I just dropped in one of them. I'm saying, we're on our way. Like, see you Sunday. And he's like, nah, I'm not really bothered anyway. Like, even if we lose, like, it'll be City. You lot are gonna fall off. You lot have been shit for time. Like, you lot got no place coming near our title era. And I'm like, rattled. So I done what I do, and I just blew a little kiss, put a little kiss in the group chat, and then just left.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's what he needed. So wait. So you've done that now. Here you go. So you've done that now. And then he said, boom, you lot have no right talking about.
That was the first Liverpool fan that I know. And then another Liverpool fan that I know, I won't say his name as well, my boy. I voice noted him because I was just on the warpath. I'm just coming for them. Me and him, I'm like, you know, I hate you, don't you? I said, morning, hope you're well. You know, I hate you. You hate me. That's how it is. I said, I can't wait for Sunday. You know what he said to me? And I kind of respect this a bit more. He goes, yeah, I just want my team to batter you. I want us to settle you. We're going to win 3-0. Like, I just want to slap you lot up, send you back packing where you came from and show you that you're not on this big man title talk. And I was like, you know what? Yeah. Let's have it. That's all I want. I just want
that energy. But this is
what down with the ship. I go down with the ship.
No, we're not going down, bro. Do you know what we're calling it now? We're gonna call it Fernanfield, fam. That's the new name, bruv. Bruno Fernandes is gonna go down there, and I think I'm glitched, bruv. And that's them man over there, fam. You're gonna be Fernanfield, fam. We're gonna turn up.
Can't call it Fernanfield,
bro. Bruno Fernandes is gonna do a madness, fam. He's due to score goal and assist. I'm saying it, bro.
Hold on one sec. Let me get through the super chats before they time out. Sorry. Jacob says, big up Flexi KG, 6-point clear on Sunday, and no one can say different, drop a bomb. Oh my God. Renate says, Flex, will you wear one of KG's hat if we win against Liverpool? Flex. I will. I should have, listen, I thought there was a little stipulation clause in the contract that if Lindelof was injured, that's why I didn't go for it, because I'm not a man who backs out from the bets. I pay my dues. I pay up. I do pay up. So I definitely will. Gabriel Noah says, United win 4-2. First United hat-trick. Penalty at 92nd minute to seal it. I've got the menu planned. Homemade McGriddles and first half chili fries, second bomb. And I think we've come to it. Yeah. Hold on. This is from Chatiana, says, please listen to Craig at ESPN FC. Craig Burley must be in it, along with Frank. And according to them, it's because of the pandemic, Man United is at the top of the league. Pathetic analysis.
Mental.
So, I mean, it's been the same. It's been the same for everyone.
No, but do you know what's mental about this is that people are basically saying because other teams are not playing well, that's why we're in this position. Not like the league doesn't work.
No respect. This is no respect on our name.
No, but it does not work like. And I'm used to this though, because this is a good feeling. And we have to remember, we've been here before. We've won the league, and they've said that's the worst Man United team I've ever seen win the league. We've seen it before. You know what I mean? And then that's what people have said in over many years. Yeah, you know I mean, so now this is just the saltiness that I'm used to, but I haven't heard it for a while, so that's why it's rubbing me the wrong way. You know, McAteer coming out because they don't want to see us in this position. You know,
no,
a lot like they hate it. I spoke to an Arsenal fan today, innit? Yeah, mine is he just called me up for no reason. I said, "Big up, bro. What's good?" Then and he was sending me, he was atting me at the beginning of the season. You know when it take your time. You know them man there when they was enjoying, yeah. And he was sending. I said, bro, we're better than you. And I always bet an Arsenal fan. This is how I get every shirt I got. I told them we're gonna finish above you, fam. Bet me, let's go. And they had to pay up, fam. End of the season, Sports Direct. I got 2 new shirts, fam. I've already got shirts on the way, bruv. This is what I do. I'm that reckless, fam. Before a ball is kicked, we're gonna finish higher than you. You man are shit. Yeah, this is the energy I keep. So anyway, I started bantering and laughing at these guys because they know deep down. I spoke even a Chelsea fan. He said, "You know what? We're all jealous." He kept it real.
At least he was real. At least he was real.
He said, "Listen, we're all jealous, bro. You lot are enjoying, yeah, and it's the worst team to be at the top, and you lot need to get used to it."
I think what it is for me is you just got to enjoy it while it's here. I don't think we're going to keep staying top. I think it's just going to be so tight. It's going to do this one week, and we're going to be in the conversation. I don't think we'll stay top 4 from now until...
Why not?
I just don't think we will. I don't think we will.
Why not?
Because I think there's so many tight games. We might draw one, then someone overtakes us by 1 point, then we win again, then we go back top by 2 points, then someone loses, then we might go behind them by 3, then someone loses again, then we go. I just think it's going to be a bit like that. I think it's going to be like that.
Hold it down.
I think we're going to be in a race. But for the game though, KG, let's talk Klopp. Let's talk Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says we can win the league if Ole don't bottle the big games. I'm saying it. And this is it. This is a big game. Let's talk about it now. Let's break it down. We've done a little bit of banter and sending.
I mean everything.
Okay. You've sent for the other fan bases and sat them down, etc. Let's talk about in-house now. Let's talk about us. Yeah. You look at the big games, especially this year. Tottenham, and up against the Big Six. Tottenham, Arsenal lost, even though they're not where they are. They're where they are. You class them as one of the bigger teams. And Leicester got a draw. All right,
cool. What do you say? Arsenal what? Wait, no, I'm just checking by the table. Wait, Arsenal what? No, because we have to be honest. We have to be realistic. Arsenal, all right, go on. So you mentioned Arsenal. They're not anywhere near. You see, there's that line of the top 4. They're not even near there, bro. We can't see them. Yeah, not top 4 side. I'm not interested. So they don't come. Go on, tell me who's in the top 4 that we need to beat. We beat Leicester. They're top 4 side.
Man City got a draw 0-0.
Okay.
Chelsea drew 0-0. No, they're not losses, but we haven't won one yet, is what I'm saying. Yeah, we haven't won. I know you're on this super positive stuff now, so let me just adjust accordingly.
We're going to tell the truth today. We're not going to tell lies. Arsenal are not a top 4 side.
No, that's true. That's true.
So we can't class them and say top 6 historically. Nah, bruv. You man are way down until you win games. When you win games, you have the argument.
All right, listen. I don't care. All right, leave Arsenal where they are. I don't care about Arsenal. Leave Arsenal.
And we won a top 4 game.
Arsenal so much. You hate Arsenal.
I hate them.
You hate Arsenal.
I hate Arsenal, but then Liverpool I hate more.
Of course, and that's exactly how it should be. But listen. Talk to me about this game in terms of how Ole needs to approach it. Yeah. If you look at big games that we've played this season, I know they're different competitions, but the principle remains the same.
Okay.
Big game where you have to respect the opponent in terms of how good they actually are. Yeah. I know you're going to say, nah, Liverpool can sit down. We're going to win 3-0. But let's just do football analysis.
Let's break it down.
They haven't lost at home.
Let's break down how we win this game.
They haven't lost at home since April 2017 for a reason. Because at Anfield, even if they play shit, they usually go up gears and they find a way. Okay. How does Ole put a stop to that?
And he said, "Don't be silly and don't do KG stuff."
Well, I mean, what I'm trying to say is try and give some form of football analysis.
I'm going to break this down for you. Yeah. So now we have Bailly and Maguire. Yeah, Maguire didn't get his yellow card. Fantastic. That was one of the greatest things that could happen. And on the other side, we got Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, whoever's deciding to play down that Wan-Bissaka side is very difficult. It's not going to be easy day. And Luke Shaw has minor. Yeah, Luke Shaw, his game has changed. You're seeing Luke Shaw in the opposition box week in, week out. This is facts. Yeah. So as a team, as the back four, and De Gea has found super form. We're not even talking about De Gea. This is how good it is. So our back now, finally, we got a back five. Yeah. A reputable back five that a lot of teams would want. Now Shaw's showing me, is there a better left back in that's been playing in the Premier League this season? And you could put Shaw up there. They'll tell me about Ben Chilwell, fam. Who is he, bruv? Where is he, bruv? Not anywhere now, bruv. They're talking about the only one they're mentioning is Tierney. But bro, them man, as I said, them man 11th, fam. So I don't want to hear about him. So who are we gonna mention? Yeah, we're gonna mention
Luka Dean.
Luke, come on, bro.
He's a very good left back.
He's good. He's good. But I'm saying the games that Shaw are playing, Shaw is a big attacking outlet on the left hand side, and defensively he's tidy, bro. You know what I mean? And doing the good stuff. You know, even that header that he won that people won't talk about, but don't worry, Shaw, I'm gonna talk about it. That header, very brave. So then we move into the midfield. Yeah, we now have and we have to play Pogba. I don't care who plays next to him. Pogba plays that.
So does he have to play in the midfield too?
Well, yes, 100%. He has to play, because now we have to say to ourselves: is he a big? If you can't sign him for the money that he came for, is he a big game player or not? Yeah. If he's a big game player, you don't leave him out of Liverpool. That's
do you put him there, though? Do you put him there in the heart of the midfield? You're going to have Wijnaldum, Henderson, and say Thiago. Wijnaldum, Henderson are going to bust their asses. They move, they run. You're going to put Pogba in and amongst that. And then Bruno just ahead, running around doing his thing.
The only thing that we could do is, I know the side backs, left back, right back, the wing backs, they struggle against pace. Rashford's mashed man up before, and Martial could be good, but I think is Martial injured? We don't know.
They said they don't know if it's as bad as first feared, but we don't know. We don't know yet.
Okay, cool. Well, let's say if this is the case and Martial is injured, it kind of makes things more easy for us, because now we can play Fred and McTominay and then play Pogba in the position that he was in that other time. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking more so. I'm thinking that regardless. I don't know if I want Paul Pogba in there.
It's a good idea. It's a good. You can't tell me that Pogba battled against Burnley, and Burnley weren't messing around, and he showed a mature performance. So
different level against Liverpool, though, man.
No, but I'm talking about hard. I'm talking about it's a work rate. This is what you got to do is win the battle of working.
Yeah, the work rate he has to work to win a midfield battle against Liverpool is not the work rate.
No, but okay, what you saying, Henderson and
I'm saying I don't fancy Henderson and Wijnaldum. And even Thiago can get about the pitch and just work really hard as a unit.
That man that just live for work.
I would prefer what I'm saying is this. I would prefer Pogba's never going to play in the 10. He's not going to play there. I would prefer him on the left or out of that mix. I'd rather have McTominay and Fred in there for this game.
I hear what you're saying, but I think sometimes you got to say to a player,
you're going to go for it.
Play him. I say play him. Like, we can't change. The things that we've done wrong, and this is where Ollie's got it wrong. You see, in games where we're supposed to go and play football, he will change the team. He done it against PSG. And it's like, no, our best thing is playing on the front foot. We can't be so, and I get we can soak up pressure, but don't take off all the attacking gems and now start Dan James. No disrespect to Dan James.
Wait there. I was just going to, you went to it, and I'm being deadly serious, No, just let me land.
Land, bro.
Counter attack. Need the pace. Dan James on the right. Marcus Rashford back to the left, where he's more comfortable. Cavani up front. Can Dan James give us anything there?
I don't want to see Dan James in this game. No disrespect to Dan James. It's not. We can't just keep. We're good already. You know, when you almost become too respectful, we need to start walking around, puffing out our chest, because we're a hard team to pick up. So that means Pogba's not playing for you if you say that team, correct? Because you're still getting with the hard working.
No, I'm not saying I would go with that. I'm just putting it to you.
Yeah, it's not happening. Even stop bullying. You're bullying me, bro. He said Dan James perfect in this game. That's bullying. That's a bullying comment, fam, because he can't play this game. I don't want to see Dan James in this game. Purely because the team is good enough. When we start to change things like this, Flex, you're on something different. It's true, bro. I don't know what you're doing. Flex,
I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question. That's all I've done.
No, it's a bad question, fam.
Why is it a bad question? He started other big games.
No, because right now
he will come out the cold before and start big games. Why is that
very true? Very true. But it's sometimes you got to look at people are saying these things, and Ollie can hear the noise. Oli can hear all these guys saying, I hear what you're saying, perfect for the counter. We already play good on the counter. It's like people are forgetting that you can bring Dan James on maybe like 70th minute, and we just need to run at these guys. But the team already is good enough. Is the main thing. So you say to yourself, okay, I've got the hard-working midfield, I've got Pogba playing here, and Pogba can whip those balls in easy. Yeah, even look at hold on, we still got Rashford, who turns up in a big game. Cavani up front. Who's gonna look after Cavani? Who have they got to stop Cavani in the air defensively?
They're trying to say Fabinho, but obviously
a alternated.
What's that? I don't know that young buck's name.
That's the person that they want to stop, someone that is a true goal poacher. So we got threats all over the pitch. The same way, like, we're sitting here supposed to be worrying about them, they're really worrying about us. There's so many things that Klopp has to deal with. And I just hope that Oli goes there with his chest out and says, you know what? We have a good enough side to go here and play football. We have to. It'll be too negative to turn up there, and I think it'll send the wrong message. And now it's Oli versus Klopp. And I almost feel uncomfortable saying Oli versus Klopp because Klopp has achieved so much in the game. So it feels like, so now I can't really mention them in the same breath. Now, that's being realistic. Yeah. Like,
of course, Oli hasn't won anything.
He hasn't won anything. So even the title of the thing, like, is Oli versus Klopp just sounds crazy. But it is going to be Oli versus Klopp, you know, and they have quite a few similarities in the fact that you know, not going to the playing exciting football, but not getting there. They used to call him his favorite the bridesmaid was Klopp, and then he finally did it, you know. And this is what Oli is right now. It's like, nah, we're like, he is in that position. But I said the other day, I said to you that we're a team that even the other day, we had 12 chances on goal, 8 on target. That's the standard. That's what we do each and nearly every game. And you would say in that Burnley game, we're not even at our best. You know, this is the team that they have to worry about. Bro, it's a mad thing. We can go out and win this game. I am not scared. Usually, my heart is beating against Liverpool. As all these teams...
it's not now. You're just completely relaxed because you just know we're going to win.
I'll be when Sunday comes, bro, my cart's going to be kicking. But I'm not scared, is the difference.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Danielle says, yo, guys, what do you think of the spine of our team? Should be in order to sustain this challenge. What do you think it should be? KG, you better come to Dublin with the United Stand to celebrate in 21.
You already know, fam.
KG is definitely going to be there. Hold on a second. There's quite a few more super chats for me to get through. Bill Ingram says, we need to be brave enough to dream. Big time KG energy.
Come on, bruv. This is what I'm saying. And Justin, where is he? Free seats, bruv. Here he is. Hey, KG, my man, can you drop me a bomb? It's my birthday. Happy birthday, fam.
Big up, Justin. Big up. And Ben. Nice try, Ben. But we're going to call you just Ben. I see what you tried to do. Yeah, that's why you got to be quick with it, KG. Ben says, I swear this is the happiest I've ever seen Flex in a while. Big up to yourself, KG. I'm pumped for this game. Nice one, Benjamin.
He's
too quick for it now. Nate H says, if he plays Dan James and it doesn't come off, I think ... saying basically there'll be a meltdown. But if he plays Dan James,
exactly.
Yeah.
Look at that. You know, he can win the hearts of the Oli outers each and every game, and that's his job. You know, he should be going out to say, the people that don't believe in me, start believing in me now. And I think if you take a backward step, if he goes into that game and he changes it completely, and I think, because would you feel bad? Let's say we went into that game and it was like a 3-2. They won 3-2. Yeah. But we played our asses off. Like, we were in that game. You can't be too, obviously you're hurt, but you can lose.
You can lose these games. You can lose.
The guys have showed what they've said, you know, we're here now. And this game is not going to define us. This, like, I want to win it because very important. It's just good to win and beat Liverpool. Fantastic. But it will not define our season.
No, it won't. I honestly, I know you're not scared, and I get it. I'm, for the first time in ages, I'm way more optimistic going to Anfield. You know, I've been there the last however many years now, almost at the front row, on the way going to Anfield, going,
Jesus.
oh man, please have mercy. Like, please just don't get embarrassed. Let's just try and get something, pumped up last year, pumped up the year before. It's just been a horrible place to go. It just has. We haven't won there since Onefield when Matt scored the bicycle kicked it. So now you're saying it's for Anfield. Well, hopefully it does end up being that.
Yeah.
But I just feel as a United fan, like Gary Neville was saying, get carried away a little bit. Because enjoy the moment while it's here. I haven't waited 8 years to see progress, to kind of not get a little bit excited that my team is now involved in big games. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Liverpool fans can actually respect about what this actually brings. It's like, we're the two most successful clubs in England, and we're 1 and 2 respectively. Let's go. Not them dead games where Liverpool used to be in like 10th when we were challenging for titles and that. It was still big because it's Liverpool, but it's not the same. Not the last few years when we've been miles off the pace, just trying to hang in there and not. No, it's like puff your chest out, pull your socks up or down, whatever, roll your sleeve up and say, come, what you saying? Let's go.
Have you know what I mean? Yeah.
And it won't be won and lost. The title will not be won and lost today. It will on Sunday. It won't. But it's a big game. And we have to embrace that as fans.
I'm telling you. And this is the thing. When Man United stopped being involved in like the league and how like where it ends, they got rid of the word Super Sunday, fam. It's not been a Super Sunday. This is the first Super Sunday in 8 years, fam. This is real. Now it's a rule. Before Sky Sports, when there's a big game, you get there, the montage, black and white, different managers on the touchline.
Yeah.
Remember what they used to do? Proper, get us ready. And I think those are the things that used to scare us. Even Andy Gray will be doing the madness, chatting before, like, what's gonna, you should feel it building. Yeah, it's becoming that. This is now we are back in the conversation, and it's hurting a lot of fans. A lot of fans hate the fact that we're back where we belong. But look at what Rio's doing. Rio's enjoying it. I'm seeing Rio posting memes, and he knows that this is a different thing. I think the best person that's actually spoken about Man United without a bias has been Tim Sherwood, actually. Because he said, he cussed Ollie before, and he's
normally he's a bit of a wally, Tim Sherwood.
This is what I'm saying. He said some things about Ollie before, but he said, well, he's put egg on our faces, and they are in he can see we are in a title race. I think that's the difference. We're in a title race, and we're a dangerous side. We're a side that you need to worry about. Yesterday, as much as everyone's doing this, I say doing that to Pep, yeah, and they're saying Pep struggled against. They struggled. They got 1-0 against Brighton. It weren't like scintillating. We're the best team in the world football. It's just they got over the line, and this is how we're playing. Then you laugh at us. Look at Mourinho the other day. Mourinho to Fulham, fam. These things happen, but we can go on the smaller sides, and the smaller sides are going to be very important to where the title goes this season. Yeah, I think we can, let's say in the new top 6 or whoever's in the top 6 positions, if we can get at least, I'd say 3 wins from the top 6 sides and beat all the smaller teams, we win the league. It is possible. That's real. If we can get 3 wins. Yeah. So that means picking up a win against Liverpool. I want to see that. I just want to beat Liverpool, bro.
We've got to play Liverpool away, City away, Arsenal away, Spurs away, Chelsea away.
Chelsea, yep.
Arsenal away in a couple of weeks. So
Arsenal away, and Arsenal just, there you go. When they turn into prime Barcelona, fam? That's going to be Arsenal. But that's what these
we just bottled it against Arsenal for some reason.
That's what teams do, though. They had to raise their games. Burnley have never played like that before.
Jamio says, normally I'm nervous versus Liverpool, but I'm excited for Sunday and I'm really looking forward to it. Flex, remember, he who dares wins, as the great Del Boy.
Tell him again.
They say from Only Fools and Horses. I think it's just going to be really interesting about how we approach the game setup-wise, because this is the right time to do it. Like, we've gone off gas mode from we're top of the league, sit down, Burnley, rare. We've had that. We've had the next day on social media trolling. boiling some piss and getting at people. But now we're talking football heads on. Well, I am anyway. I know you're probably on a different.
Always on, but I'm gassed.
Yeah, 100%. I'm still gassed. But I think when you look at it, we've played in big games with Ollie, yeah? And recently, you know, Leipzig and PSG stick out. The way we played against Spurs was terrible. The way we played against Arsenal, I know, you know, in there was terrible. We went conservative against Chelsea, got 0-0. Went conservative against Man City, got 0-0. I almost feel like I'm not begging for Ollie to. I'm not going to do a Ricky and beg for Ollie to just. If I said to Ricky right now, would you take a 0-0? Bite your hand off. Sit back. Don't get beat. He'd bite your hand off because he just wants the team to be safe, secure, and. I know this is going to sound cliche because I'm on the fence normally, but I am somewhere in the middle because I don't actually want to see us be naive, KG, and get caught in the gas and say, just run all over the place, just go for it.
We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that.
We have to play it. We have to play at the right times. We have to defend well. We have to sit in tight and ride pressure well. They're still at home. They will still believe they can beat us. They got this record for a reason. And then pounce, then show intent, then show intensity, then show that we're not scared. Like, do you get what I'm saying? We can't just go gun-ho, and Ollie needs to pick a team that reflects that.
No, 100%. But the team, even the team that we play, because I really like
that one.
Do you prefer 1-0 park the bus or attacking play? No, I'm not saying we go out and all guns blazing attack. That's madness. We don't even play like that.
We play the fuck.
No, but we don't play like that. This is the thing. I'm saying we play the exact same way. We're very dangerous on the counter-attack. Pogba's going to be looking for them 40-yard balls, to try and play Rashford in, you know. Then Bruno all over the pitch, picking up the ball and just being a problem. You know, they still have to. We haven't really spoken about Bruno. We're going to play in moments. We're not going to be a team that's going to. I don't think we're going to dominate the ball in that game. We have the potential to dominate the ball. We have the potential to dominate the ball if we drop Martial. And Pogba is playing on the left-hand side and Rashford's playing on the right. And we got Cavani in there, definitely, because Pogba will tuck in to help us out. Then, you know, I think there'll be a lot of interplay between him and Bruno. Like, there'll be a lot of fluency. And it wouldn't be as Liverpool play the way Liverpool play. It's not going to be, you know, when we played Man City and it just didn't work. We tried to play the same way we played against Aston Villa. That was one of our good games. And we just couldn't pick up we couldn't just work with their positions. They were everywhere. You know, false nine, it was a mess. You know, Liverpool ain't gonna play like that. They're gonna definitely be very energetic. Wing play is gonna be important to them, but then that's when you hope on the Aaron Wan-Bissakas and the Shaws of this world.
It's not stand firm. You gotta remember that Liverpool are not scoring goals right now. Their biggest thing right now is that because they're not shipping loads of goals, they're not getting battered. These games where they've drawn, this game that they lost against Southampton, they were knocking on the door, just shit finishing. Like, just not quite right at the moment.
Yeah.
So I believe, similar to how, don't take this the wrong way because we're not like how Burnley are, but in terms of the principle of playing in stages. So before the Burnley game, I was like, Sean Dyche will play in stages. He'll go first 15, 20 minutes, make sure we haven't conceded anything stupid. Do you know what I mean? Don't do nothing dumb, stay in the game. Get to half time is the next bit. Then the 70th minute, boom, do you know what I mean? Looking in moments. So I think, especially in the first half, if we can keep Liverpool at bay and not let them overrun us, let them get their confidence up. De Gea's having to make bare saves. Wan-Bissaka's making bare last-ditch tackles against Mane. And they just start building like a wave after wave after wave where they're kind of trying to beat the drum until it breaks or bash down the door till it opens. I think if we can do that and disrupt them, and like you said, be positive in the right moments. Get Robertson running back towards his own goal. He don't want to be running against Marcus Rashford. Or if Rashford's on the other side, Trent don't want the smoke. If flipping Cavani's in the box, like you said, Fox in the box running across the front post, Fabinho's not going to want that. Send Harry Maguire up for the set pieces. They're shit in the air right now, Liverpool. You know, so there are definitely ways where we can get at them if we play in the right way. We just got to set up correct and not make no mistakes.
And we will. And the funny thing is, you see at the beginning, this is where I think you set the stage where you say, you know what, we're going to try and attack early, just to let them know we're here. You know, play that balls, just that Rashford ball early, and just see if they're sleeping. You can try it, you know. And I'm predicting that we score goals in this game. I'm predicting that you see a raw performance, and it's realistic to think that, because they're not that good on their wing backs are not playing that great at the moment. You know, Alexander-Arnold Trent has not been what he gave the ball away 30 times in some game.
38, I think it was.
38 times, bro. And now we're coming. Now we're
having a tough
you
time.
have to say our away form has been good. You know, there's things that people don't want to attribute to us where we need our flowers, fam.
It's the best home against the best away. That's what this is.
And then they haven't. And you know what? We are the kings of breaking records. When a team's got a great record, we rock up and we break a record. That's what we do. You know, we've gone there and we've been so close. I think there was a season, I can't remember, it's definitely under Ollie, where I think Rashford got injured, but he had to stay on the pitch or something. It was against Liverpool. You remember when everyone was going down, everyone was getting mashed up?
Yeah, that was a 0-0 game at Old Trafford. One matter came off, Herrera come off, and someone else, I think could have been Luke Shaw, can't remember. Yeah, and Rashford had to keep going. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Mad. You know, we've looked good against them, and we bother Liverpool. You know, Klopp hates us. You know, he hates our style. Like, he hates us, and I think that we can be a problem. You know, even their goalkeeper's good, but then they haven't got a real centre back. This is the thing. Fabinho's going to have to. It's trickier working with players like us, and we can win a penalty. That's for sure. You know, like, you touch us at your peril. It's what I'm saying. Let us run through.
Mood says if Pogba plays front left, we will be overrun. Pogba should start, but we also need pace on the flanks because their fullbacks will be pushing up. That's true, actually. You know, I kind of, because as much as I kind of want Pogba to play if he plays beyond the left, when I do look at it, I take your point there, Mahmood. He's right. Like, because you got Trent and you got Robertson on that going down the sides, and in Pogba's case, it would be Trent who will want to get forward. I know the automatic reaction is, forget Trent, man. Pogba, stick it. Pogba's not a winger like that. He ain't going to get at Trent. He'll kind of come in off that left-hand side. Trent will be going. And if Pogba don't do his job or don't put enough running in, he's going to get overrun with Mo Salah. And
you got Fred and McTominay to do all that running. You're not flex. I'm coming back here. I just need to go quickly. I'm coming back right now. So let me out, and then I'm going to just jump back in.
Yeah, do you think? Jake Marshall says, I wonder what boiled piss and salt tastes like. Shall we ask all the rival fans, connoisseurs of saltfish? Imagine we win with a pen, I'd be gassed. Do you know, I'm not going to say that this time, because the last time I said that against Arsenal on AFTV, I was like, I'd love to win 1-0 with a penalty in the last minute or whatever. And then we lost 1-0 to a penalty. Like, that's just what it is. Super chat from Michael Craven says, we are here to stay, KG. Drop a bomb and an all right. KG's not here right now. When he gets back, I'll ask him to drop the bomb for sure. Nate H says, if we win the midfield battle, we get the result. And Nate again says, if he plays Dan James and it doesn't come off, we read that one already. And Nate H also says, don't talk about Arsenal's small club in London. And Romario says, we got this. My son was born this Sunday, Thiago Khalif Melwood, and he made it for the derby 21 in 21. No fear. We got this. Jamaica KG, you know what to do. If he was here, the bomb would have dropped, but big up yourself, Romario. I just think it's key. Look, we've been so naive in certain big games, right, this season, that I just hope Ollie's learned from it. Now, we're in the gas levels of we're top of the league, we're this, we're that. Remember, guys, we don't have to win. As much as I want to win, as much as I'm gassed if we win, running around the room going crazy, we don't have to. Liverpool have to come and beat us. Now, it's all about playing smart. Like, that doesn't mean that we need to sit back and say, come on, you have to beat us and just sit there. But it means we don't have to go gung-ho ourselves and overcommit and play a silly game. I think we need to be smart. We still need to respect slightly the fact why their home record is what it is and expect a tight, cagey game. But if we get it right, guys, if we get this right, we can cause Liverpool some serious, serious issues. Yeah? Because for me, I think if we stop their front three, you know, Luke Shaw usually does a very good job on Mo Salah, and Wan-Bissaka, I'm pretty confident that he should be able to put in a good job against Mane. If we can stop them, the supply into them, we got a good chance of kind of nullifying Liverpool for large periods of the game. Don't get me wrong, a mistake in play or someone not quite looking where they were going or making a mistake or switching off can always cause you problems. But if generically we stop that supply into Mane and Salah running down the wings and try and stop Trent and Robertson bombing forward, then we got a chance. We got a chance of upsetting their rhythm, and they're not confident right now. So the longer the game goes without Liverpool scoring, I believe they start to get nervous. I do. And, you know, if we get Rashford going in the other way, getting balls in across for Cavani, I think the right-hand side, if Martial's not fit, I think it's really interesting. Because I think if he is fit, he probably still goes with Martial on the left, Cavani up front, and Rashford on the right. But I'll put this to you guys. I know that Marcus Rashford got, and this is for you guys in the comments, actually, you can answer it. I know that Marcus Rashford got the assist against Burnley, but he wasn't himself. He had a poor game, but it was a great assist. I'm kind of thinking, is the rhythm of Marcus Rashford kind of being disrupted by him being on the right? You know, we're trying to accommodate players. So when Pogba being brought into the left-hand side just to accommodate him in a few of the games, it pushed Marcus out to the right when Cavani wasn't there. Now Cavani's still back in. It's kind of like we really want to play him, but we don't want to drop Martial. But Martial's more comfortable from the left, and Marcus is the most he's the most adaptable one, so he gets pushed to the right. So what my question is that a bit of a madness for Marcus Rashford? Is it upsetting the balance of the team? Would you prefer to see him go straight back to the left wing and get the best out of Marcus again? Because when he's on the right-hand side, if you think about it, what I've noticed since he's gone out to the right-hand side is, yes, he might get into a little pocket of space and make something happen, like, you know, the cross he gave to Paul Pogba, which, let's face it, it's a good ball to Paul Pogba, but Paul Pogba had it all to do, and a slice of luck. It wasn't like Rashford's produced a great cross that, you know, we couldn't miss across the front of the goal. It wasn't amazing service. It was just a good pick out. And big up to Marcus Rashford for that. But what he's doing is he's going at his fullback, the left back, and he just looks a little bit lost. Whereas when he's on the left-hand side, it's like he knows what he wants to do and he's quick enough to do it, even though the defender, his opposite number, knows what he wants to do, which is get at his man, chop in and shoot, or chop in and cross. Or, like, do you know what I'm saying? He's much more comfortable coming in off that left. And I just wonder, would it be better for the balance of this game to get him back to the left-hand side, to go against Trent, and to be more natural, coming in, unleashing shots, making shots bang? And Flo says it here, Martial needs dropping. Because then if you're thinking, let's take care of Marcus Rashford and we can get the best out of him there, then what do you do with Martial? Because Martial's not good on the right. I don't think that's his best position. But we all want Cavani to play and we agree that he should be starting, or a lot of people do. So it's very, very interesting here. So get your
I'm back.
Your thoughts in the free seats, guys, in the comments. What are you saying? You back, yeah?
Bro, my Mac is dying, fam. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna make it to the end. Literally, I saw a warning sign or something. Yeah, like that was gonna close, and I said, you know, let me just, like it's just gonna. I don't know what's going on, bro, but it's dying. So it's not. I gotta get one. I'm waiting. At the end of the month, I was waiting, but I don't know.
You might have to order it after the show. Yeah.
It might be on that one, but anyway.
Basically, what I was saying to the people when you went, was. Yeah. Let's talk a bit about Rashford. Hold tight, Lil Yo-Yo says, yes, flexing KG, big up United stand. We're going to win. Give us an inside. Ronit says, since Bruno joined, United are top of the table by 6 points. Bruno will play against Liverpool for the first time and we will win. Oli needs to pick Bailly as well. He definitely needs to pick Bailly, that's for sure. I think we all agree on that.
Yeah.
And that is a super chat done. Basically, what I was saying is, KG, is... Rashford, is him being on the right and us just because we're trying to accommodate Cavani, we're trying to accommodate Paul Pogba sometimes on the left, we're trying to accommodate Martial still and not just drop him. Is it hindering Marcus? Like, for the balance of the team, don't get me wrong, he had a poor game against Burnley, but I big him up. He had a hand in the goal. Pogba had a lot to do, but it's a good pick out, But what I'm seeing from him on the right-hand side is like he's getting to the left back, and it's like, I'm not really going to be coming in on my left from here. So I can't really have the angle to shoot because of where I am, because normally I'm used to just cutting in, unleashing. I feel like he's thinking too much. So what my question was to everyone, which a lot of people were agreeing, some people not so much, was for the balance of the team and the good of the team, is it better to get Marcus back to his position against Trent, left wing, so that it's instinctive. He gets the ball. I know what I'm going to do. I'm chopping in. I'm shooting. You can't stop me. I'm on it. I'm on it. And then maybe look at what you do with Martial / Cavani, or what would you do? Do you see anything in that? Or are you like, nah, Martial, Rashford, Cavani, just stick Rashford on the left? Because Rashford's only getting put in there because he's the most adaptable out of the two. He's not fully comfortable there.
No, but this is the thing. I think there's so many different ways you can break this down. Yep, here you go. KG, miss you my bum and all right. If KG, miss you a bum and all right. If we win on Sunday, of course. You'll get that, but I'll just drop him on for now. There you go. So the thing with Rashford, yeah, is he's so important, bro. But him and Martial haven't been interchanging. Again, in that last game, I was expecting them to decide, you know what, I'm gonna have a go on that hand side. We're gonna switch. They didn't switch at all in the Burnley game, which I was like, that's a bit weird. Before, even there was a big rotation of even Cavani was even rotating. There was like they were picking up different positions. I think in that game, it was like, no, we're going to get a lot of our joy if you just stay in this solid position. Against Liverpool, I do think there'll be rotation. I do think there'll be times where they can pick up the ball and be very dangerous. Now, Martial can hurt players out on the left as well. Let's be real, a lot of what Martial's trying to do has not worked. Martial hasn't really given us what the Rashford output this season. And that's not like me. And you know, I love Rashford. I'm a big fan of Rashford. I'm a big fan of all our players. You know, this is not from an agenda space. This is just the things that Martial's wanted to do has not worked, or it's just been an excellent moment from the keeper like that.
It's just finishing is what hasn't worked, because his general play, I think, is right.
But even that shot, even he took a super shot against that keeper. I can't remember who. Amazing save. But then when in the dying minutes, 1-on-1, Martial doesn't score. So
he's been doing that quite a lot this season. Look, we can say it. He's having a bad season in front of goal. It's very disappointing.
So when we break it down, and I know I don't know if Rashford some people don't like him. I don't know what it is, but his output has been good. That was when
he has to play. I'm not saying that he doesn't have to play.
Yeah, we call it.
He has to play.
Has he been? If there's a big game player that you expect to do something in one of these games, it's definitely Rashford, because he's someone that always comes up with the goods. Now, I think as fans, we got to get to a stage where we can look at Rashford and allow him to make some of these errors and allow him to do things that you think, oh, Rashford, you know, and just expect that a big moment is coming, you know, because he's almost like he's deserved that. He's deposited a lot in the bank to say, I am that guy. Look at all the teams that I've scored against. I don't miss against the big sides. I'm actually.
Let me just get these super chats out because they're going to time out. Hold that thought and they'll come straight back to you. Yenny said, has KG got a stand-up special coming out, and when? Also, we are top of the league and going to beat Liverpool 3-0. Give me an all right, #reckless. And do you have anything coming up?
All right. There you go. Wait, I'm doing some stuff with Comedy Central at the moment. I've got a drunk history coming.
Okay.
I've got a few things. I haven't really been doing. Well, the world is closed, isn't it? I ain't really been doing stand up like that. But I'm writing a new series or so. Anyways, don't worry.
So it's coming. It's on its way. Just be patient.
You know what you're talking about. No one cares about it.
On its way. Darshan says, please let's follow Flex and KG's YouTube channel, guys. Guys, you lot know where that is.
Yeah. You know what to find it.
I'm the Flex. Hit that up as well on YouTube. You lot know what it is. Yes, KG the comedian. KA says, I disagree, Flex. Okay, K, let's hear why. Martial's been playing well, just not scoring. I agree with that. That's what I said about a minute ago. Sure.
Job, though.
Marcus isn't better on the left either. Marcus is just going through it. Fair enough. So
yeah.
I feel like
say that.
I don't think Marcus is playing great right now. But it's what you talk about, KG, about the Maverick side of it, he's not playing great. And on the eye, sometimes he's just doing what Rashford's always done for me. I know he can always do something. He's got great talent and he's going to keep progressing. But there's going to be a lot of times where I'm like, oh, Marcus. Oh, Marcus. Oh, Marcus. Marcus. Yes. That's just what he does right now. So I agree.
Yeah. And you know what? I think Martial's doing that thing where, you know, when Rooney did it quite a lot in the sacrificial role, where he sacrificed himself for the greater good of other players around him. He has had moments like that, but I can remember a lot of his mistakes or him not putting the ball in there. Because end of the day, he's our number 9. Your striker has to score goals. Period. You know, we can't say that he's just not scoring goals, bro. That's your job. Like, that's what you're meant to do. You know, when we talk about assists, Rashford, what has he got? Like 7 or something? He's got a lot of assists this season.
His output is the most in the team this year. Well, I know Bruno's doing his thing, but he's a top scorer, Rashford, isn't he?
You know what I mean? So I think Bruno's our top scorer.
Oh, Bruno's top scorer. All right. Well,
but then even if we look at the Rashford's output has been good. It's been of a good standard, of a high standard, and we need Martial just find the back of the net. So I more have a question to Martial raising his level more so than Rashford, because I kind of understand now that Rashford is going to be what he is, left or right, because you've seen him in front of goal and do a madness, like not actually score or just do something in a Rashford way. You've seen him on the left-hand side. Anyway, he's played, he's had moments when we said, I wish he just played like he knew he was good. You know, we say, or take on a man. Before he wasn't really taking on guys because I think there was he was playing a bit injury and stuff like that. Now we're seeing him really challenge a player, but it's not going to work at times. We just got to give these guys, well, someone like Rashford, to understand, you know what, a lot of stuff he's going to do is going to piss you off, but he's going to have a big moment. And now we need to pray that Martial comes into devastating finishing form. That's what we want.
Sorry, I just saw looking at the highlights from the Arsenal game. They're getting moved at halftime. It's 0-0.
Don't get gassed. Wait until it's finished.
Yeah, no, they'll come back in the second half. They won't play as bad as that. Yeah, Mahmoud says Pogba, Fred, Bruno mid, James, Rashi, Cavani up front, and a new MacBook for KG.
It's needed, no, it is. I'm running it to this computer is not meant to be moving the way it's moving, fam. It's not.
Yeah, you need to get that looked at. But although right now you're crystal clear,
I'm holding it down, bro.
You got to give that MacBook a nice little tap on the back or on the back, on the screen, whatever, because it's serving you well.
I don't want to do a madness. I don't even want to touch it, fam.
Julian Lee says, what's good? Is all our forwards still have gears to go through? We have been winning games, but only in second gear. Watch when our front four start firing. Yeah, we were talking about that on the fan forum.
Greenwood as well. If he can find the back of the net, like these players to have super moments, because that's the guy that I'm looking to. Greenwood, we're expecting. Is it wrong to expect 10 goals from Greenwood? Is that wrong?
I think the word expect with such a young player who's only done it once, I think is a strong word. I think it's a strong word. You know what? You know why it's a strong word? Because that was his first ever season, man. Like, he put up 17 goals, which was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But it's all about patience. And when you start putting, I expect this, it's like, but it just might not happen. He could have a really bad year because he's just young. Like, it just can happen.
Well, then it goes into another thing. And luckily,
it's a certain amount of games, yes.
Yeah. Ahmad's come in, and that's brilliant. That's great. And I heard he's training with the first team.
Straight away.
That sounds good. That shows me something different. He's not straight into Carrington playing with the youngsters and that. He's actually with the mandem. That's nice. Yeah. But we said we're not going to buy certain players because of how Greenwood is playing, you know? So then I'm confused. So if we say we can't expect that, then why are we not in the transfer? There you go. I respect that, Kay. Why are we not in the transfer window trying to bring players that can do that, you know, and saying, you know, we'll let you develop and we'll let you have we'll give you a couple minutes here and there. But we need, if we're in a title race right now. Yeah. And this is what we have to be focused on as well. What's happened to Woodward? Woodward came out the other day and said, I'm going to back Ollie. I've been backing Ollie all this time. You know what I'm saying? He said that, like, he was praising himself. Then he said that there's money to spend. All of a sudden, there's no money to spend. We can't even get Casado, whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's
we can't get him. We can't get, like, it looks like we're not even going to sign anyone, you know, and there's players available, which is the thing. So it's very confusing. It's almost spoken like double-sided tongue, bro. One minute you're saying this, but you mean this. No one's coming, bro. We're gonna get we're already way into the transfer market, and luckily we're in the place that we're in that none of the fans are going mad. but we should be adding, and we've been so blessed that the footballing gods have just decided, Bailly, you're going to be fit now, but we could be in it. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to put my mouth on it, but you've seen how peak it can be, if he's not there. We need to do something, but we're not going to sign anyone. The window's going to close. Like, I see Mark in the morning. Mark's tired, bro. He knows these players ain't coming. Like, literally, when he talks, he's like, they're not coming. But he just, like, we get linked to players. No one is going to be coming through this door. And Woodward is taking the piss, because let's say we don't win it. He has you have to look at him. We're primed. Liverpool talking about buying a centre back, and they need it. But I'm saying that team that is probably spent a lot of money and probably can't afford to, they know that if they buy a centre back, it could mean the title for them. Why are we not moving like this?
They ain't done it yet either. They don't look like they're going to get a centre back.
But I feel that we need to take advantage of the situation that we're in. Ollie's done his job on the pitch. Give him what he needs now. He's here for the long. Well, he looks like he's here for the long haul. Give him a good player.
David Hunt is the latest member of the United Stand Members Club. Big up yourself inside. Big up, David. Josh says, I'd sell Martial, to be honest. Bad.
You're getting mad. No one said that. Martial, what he has been doing well, that hold-up play, like, we play better with him in the team. It's just he hasn't taken his opportunities. That's all.
Let me put this to you. Yeah. This is Devil's Advocate putting a question out there for fuel for conversation.
Yeah.
People, not just people, United fans, whatever, will be the first to get on to say someone like Bobby Firmino for not getting much numbers.
Yeah.
And Liverpool fans' defense will be his hold-up play, his touch is exquisite. He brings people to play and stuff, but we'll jump on him and say, he's shit. He's only scored 7 goals. Like, he's only scored like 3 at Anfield. Like, whatever. Martial's never been prolific at Man United for many reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's gone from the left back to the front, took the number, Jose, all of these things. But do you think that he gets given a bit more of an easy ride because we kind of love him so much? When if this was a different player who just wasn't being a prolific number 9, like we've already said now, a lot of the time, Cavani's coming, it's like, we want him to start to use proper number 9. Do you think there's going to come a time where it's like, we just need someone who's going to get us 25 goals? I don't care about the hold-up play. You're a number 9. I want you to be a Haaland. I want you to be a Kane. I want you to be I want you to just be a proper striker who gets me 20, 25. Do you think there's an easy ride here, or is justified in the support?
Do you know what? It's a double-edged sword, bro, because Martial is heavily criticized by media and pundits for things that are not true. Lazy, looks disinterested, all these, like, it's past the watershed, all these dickhead things, basically. You know what I mean? It's not true. So you have to almost cape for him more than you can't even have a true raw opinion, because you're spending more time defending him against people that are saying this. It's either he's what they're saying or he's what I'm saying. So that's why you're caught in a very funny place.
It's like what Joash says there. I'm not saying let him go and buy Kane. I'm just saying he's saying there's too much debate around Martial. Is that a bit of the problem, that when you need to keep constantly having a debate, does it not show, like, there's no debate about Bruno because he just provides the goods?
Yeah.
Like Pogba, he's been like that, so there's a debate.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw sometimes has been a bit whatever, so there's always been a debate. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Rashford has been a bit inconsistent sometimes, but he's producing the goods. But there's just debates because the consistent thing actually isn't there. Is that maybe something to look at?
Remember, when he came into the league, they compared him to Henry, just because he's black and French, really, and he played on the league. You know what I mean? Like, that was what happened. But then he almost looked like there was a season in his first season. It almost looked like he was going to live up to the expectation. So everyone's expectations for him raised. They got higher. But then,
True.
Funny enough, there's been no stability in this team. with terms of the different managers and the different play styles we played. You know, so that like he should be pushing on and going to another level. And at times he's shown what Ollie's looking for. That there's the goal against Aston Villa was a striker's goal. It will never get talked about the way it needs to be spoken about. But this is what Ollie, it was a
and he like that against Chelsea last year, running across the front.
You go. And this is what Ollie has asked for.
Someone against Istanbul from Luke Shaw, bang, header like he can do.
Go. And this is actually something that Ollie has coached him to do. Now, people say, how can Ollie's a dead coach? He can't. Ollie was a real striker. Don't forget, never get it twisted. Ollie knew where the goal was. You know, if anything, if you can say, he's not good in all these other positions, fine, argue that. But in front of goal, don't piss me off. That guy, he knows where the goal is. And he was a fox in the box type striker. So he's tried to make Martial into that player. Now, Martial just it's so difficult because he's not Henry. Fair. He's not Henry, but there's things that
let's not even do that.
No, but he's been compared to him. That was a real thing. That was an expectation, you know, and because he's fell low with that expectation, people are treating him like he's not a good striker. But he is off form in front of goal.
Look at this one here, KG. I like this. Paul Robinson says, having the talent and applying the talent consistently are entirely different things. Some have, but just can't. So he's basically saying some have the talent, but you just can't apply it consistently. So what does that mean for us?
How old is Martial actually, out of interest?
Martial must be 24 now. Let me double check to get it bang on. But I'm going to say he's
Let's check that.
Yeah.
Because that could be important.
Probably 23, 24 now.
Yeah.
25,
and he played
25.
And he's played, this is his first season as this is second season at number 9. Yeah. I think he's still there's a lot more that he's showing, and there's a lot more that the pundits are not going to pick up and use. Because funny enough, we're actually I don't want to say brainwashed by punditry, but I don't really listen to punditry, so I just get to watch the game. Yeah, and I'm not listening to what they're saying because pundits notice you have a conversation with someone and you'll chat to someone and they'll repeat exactly what a pundit said. Literally, not realizing it, you know, and that's I think what happens. Because the pundits are not picking up and saying this is good about him, this is good about him, it's missed. You know, like right now, the pundits' new darling is Højbjerg. Højbjerg's doing a standard job, bro.
Yeah, he's just bang average.
Midfield job. They did it with Henderson. They convinced us Henderson is as good as someone in this world. Some madman, told us that Henderson is. I can't even say it. Henderson is good as Pogba, bro. Henderson, Ballon d'Or. Are you mad?
Hold on 1 second. Let me get these super chats out before we.
So all I'm saying is the pundits need to just change the way they talk about Martial. Even now, even Bruno, the pundits are now finally having to praise him. Yeah. Finally, they haven't been before. That's why he's been left out of teams. But then you can't deny the output. It's real punditry, bro.
Let's do the super chats and then we will finish the show with the United Stand picks as well and let you guys go. Afiq J says, I feel the effectiveness of your number 9 also comes with the type of players around him. We play Cavani up front with Rashi and Tony on the wings, but their first instinct would be to shoot. What do you guys feel? I agree with what you're saying. It is about the system and what's around you. Cold Water says, why can't we can't win any medals? Martial or Rashford as our with Marcus Rashford and Martial as our main men. They are simply not number 9 players. Players like Cavani, Haaland are. Afiq, I've already read that one already. Angia says, guys, I'm drunk, like I'm reckless right now, but love you guys. I just want United to go back to where they are. We're the best, and everyone likes attacking United. Let's shut them up. Let's go. Come on. Martial is a top quality player. He gets so much bias from the British media. Can't understand how people are saying sell him in the comments. He's very good, basically. And Isaiah says, I think we'll go for it. Pogba has to start in the midfield too. I do like the idea of Dan James on the right to track back and counter. If he's not involved, sub him on in the second half. Okay, a lot of people not going crazy at the ideal, the idea of Dan James playing in this game. Guys, this video is brought to you by United Stand Picks. Here's exactly what you guys need to do to play.
Do you want a chance to win £1,000 this week? Well, today is your lucky day. All you have to do is enter our competition, United Stand Picks. The link is in the description. And by the way, it is totally free to enter. You must be over 18 to play. Terms and conditions apply. And please always remember to play responsibly. So what are you waiting for? Hit the link in the description and enter today.
You lot know what to do. Hit the link in the video description below. Get on United Stand Picks and have your chance to win a share of £1,000, depending on how many questions you lot get right. Can get that PS5 money up or something. I don't know. Do the winnings. KG, big up yourself. We go Sunday, bro.
We go Sunday. It's gonna be a tense game, but when we win, the streets are not ready, fam.
Man said when. Guys, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Massive, massive game. Do not believe KG that he's not nervous for this game. So I can tell you for a fact.
I will be on the day. On the day, I will be mad.
All right, cool. Guys, we are out of here. Peace.
Peace.